Hey, I'd like to introduce Scott Head, who is the owner of Christian Brothers Automotive here in Ackworth. And he has a very interesting story about being diagnosed 8 years ago with type 2 diabetes. And I found his story very fascinating. And Scott, would you please share your story, because it's very motivating, what Scott's done for himself.
Certainly. So about 8 years ago, I found myself in the unenviable position of having type 2 diabetes. So I was diagnosed, given medication, and a period of a year or two went by and it progressed to a worse state. The medication wouldn't do the trick to keep it down anymore.
Were you a little overweight at that time?
I was starting to gain weight then,
Okay.
and that's what brought it on,
Okay.
was weight gain.
Okay.
I was always in good shape. I was always thin my life, but I was always in pretty good shape even as I got older. But then that was when I started gaining weight. Got busy, took less care of myself, was trying to be master of the universe, and wasn't taking good care of myself. So that progressed to then having insulin injections. And I did that for a number of years, and but it wasn't getting any better.
Had you tried to change your diet in any way at that time?
I didn't. I think I fell into the trap of, okay, I can eat what I want because I'm taking this shot, I'm taking this pill, this is going to make it all good, so as long as I'm taking that. So that's a very dangerous place to be.
Slippery slope.
And I fell into that, and then woke up one day and realized that if I was going to live a long life without parts falling off of me, and in the latter part of my life being an active and an enjoyable part of my life, that I was going to have to make a change. So I visited a functional medicine doctor who introduced me to his program, which was a detox, supplements, and basic but mostly diet change.
Changed your diet.
So I was graphing, charting, tracking my food, eating proteins, the right kind of fats, and the right kind of vegetables. And within 2 months, I had totally reversed my diabetic condition.
That's amazing.
Now I was reclassed by the insurance company from whatever that D rating is, that bad rating that costs so much money, to a standard rating, which saved a tremendous amount of money in itself. So that really worked. I wasn't really sure that it was going to work. I didn't have a lot of faith in it. But I started seeing good results fairly quickly, and that got me enthused, and I stayed with it.
So your numbers began to level out, and you were taken off of the insulin,
Stopped the insulin, stopped the medication. Unfortunately, the doctor was a good friend of mine. He passed away right at the end of my program, and life just kind of got in the way again, and I started worrying about other things more than I did my health, and I got off track.
And when you got off track, you went back to eating some of the old ways you were eating.
Yes.
What was processed foods, fast foods, those type of foods?
Yes.
That's what you eat, okay.
Everything that you shouldn't be eating, I was eating.
You just kind of slipped back into that.
And I did, and I slipped back in a bad way. And I let that go on for about 2 years. And then I said, this is really getting bad. I got a sobering reading one day of 300 on my blood glucose level. And I said, oh, that just scared me to death.
How did you feel at that time? How was your energy level?
No energy, low energy, had some, depression, those sorts of things. Was continuing to gain weight, and just generally didn't feel like doing anything. So I said, something's got to change. I got to go back. So I did. I went back to this same office, different doctor, and we did a test, and my A1C, if you know what A1C should be, somewhere around 6 or less. Mine was 11, and that really scared me. And the doctor said, you're headed for a really bad place. So with the hormone studies and the blood studies and everything combined to show that everything in my body was in exactly opposite place that it should be in terms of a functionally healthy body.
And you knew it.
And I knew it, I could feel it, and I was ready to do something about it. So I re-upped for the program, and I did it, and now that was 10 weeks ago. I just got my blood results back yesterday from 11 to 6.4. That's amazing, that's incredible. Now, it took a while, it took a while to get from below 6 to 11, but it's amazing how quickly I was able to take control of it and get it back in that range. In a much shorter time than it took me to get to the bad way. So you can take control of yourself, and you can direct your health to where it should be.
That's awesome, Scott. So just had to do this video with Scott, and I wanted him to share his story and to inspire people that you can take control of your health and well-being, and getting with the proper coach or physician, nutritionally, fitness-wise, detoxing the body. You can turn your health around and feel great again and live a very vibrant life. So anyway, Scott, I appreciate you sharing the story, and if anybody has any questions, Scott will be happy to answer any questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions. But all right, we'll end the video, and hope everyone has a great day.
Thanks.